Hi folks, James from massagehall.com, and here's one of my favourite hamstring stretches. It's also going to stretch out the calf as well. Alright, the only time not to do this one is if you've got a stiff lower back. Alright, it could make it a little bit worse, but that's only if it's a stiff lower back. If your lower back's absolutely fine, this is a great stretch to do. Right, so what we need is, if you've got a wedge, a squat wedge, that's great, or something similar, or if you're at home, maybe just a couple of books, or a couple of weights plates or something like that. Just something you can rest the ball of the foot on. Okay. Heels want to be on the floor. Feet about hip width apart. Make sure they're facing forwards. I'm going to lock the knees out. I'm going to push the hips back, and I'm going to keep my spine as flat as I can as I relax my head and shoulders down. Okay, and I'm just going to let gravity do the work. So I'm not reaching, I'm not pushing, I'm just letting the hands go really heavy and the head go heavy, and you'll feel it lengthening right the way up the back of the legs. Alright. And the closer to the floor you can get the hands, the better. Alright, if the knees start to bend, just gently come up, push them back so they lock out, and then reapply. Okay. If you're a bit tight and you get to about here, that's okay. Just hang out there for a little while, focus on your out breaths, and then just come up steadily. And over time, a little bit of practice hanging out in that position, you'll feel those hamstrings and calves lengthen like an elastic band. And it'll give your hips much more mobility and therefore take pressure off your lower back as well. Okay, it is a bit more demanding with the toes raised on a wedge or on some books. So if that's a little too intense for you and you just want to focus on the hamstrings and not the calves as well, then just get rid of the foot wedge there and just do it on a flat surface. Okay. You'll still feel a little bit of a stretch at the calves, but it's going to be mainly on the hammies. Alright, so choose your option and let me know how you get on.